Sir, I rise to speak on a bill which has already become a reality. This is a bill which provides for the merger of the State Bank of Travancore, the State Bank of Mysore, the State Bank of Hyderabad, the State Bank of Patiala, and the State Bank of Bikaner and Jaipur into the State Bank of India. The merger already took place on the 1st April 2017. These associate banks have ceased to exist. However, we are discussing this bill a year and 2 months after the formal merger took place. Better late than never. This bill has been scheduled for successive sessions, but for one reason or the other, it could not be taken up. So we are actually giving post facto approval to a merger that has already become a reality. Sir, the history of these state banks is well known. There were seven associate banks. In 2008, the State Bank of Saurashtra was merged with the State Bank of India. In 2010, the State Bank of Indore was merged with the State Bank of India. Today, we are merging the last of the five banks which are of historical legacy into the State Bank of India. In fact, today the only bank started by an erstwhile Maharaja which still exists as an independent entity is the J&K Bank, which was started by Maharaja Hari Singh way back in 1938. Sir, I want to use this opportunity to raise certain questions and issues relating to this merger. Actually, technically, this is not a merger, this is an internal reorganization within the SBI family because the logo is the same. The chairman of the SBI is the chairman of the associate banks. Senior level appointments are made by the SBI. The treasury operations are common and credit decisions are taken by the SBI. So technically speaking, this is not a merger, this is an internal reorganization within the large SBI family. Sir, in the last 25 years, there have been 32 mergers in the private sector banking industry, and the most recent merger was in 2004 when the Global Trust Bank, with which you are very familiar, sir, was merged with the Oriental Bank of Commerce. Now, there is only one merger where a public sector bank had merged with a public sector bank, and that was in 1993 when the new Bank of India was merged with the Punjab National Bank, which of course has now become a household name. It took almost 5 years for the Punjab National Bank to deal with the implications of the merger of the new Bank of India. Now it is very easy to say that mergers must take place, but the reality of the mergers is quite different, and the experience of the Punjab National Bank with the new Bank of India should be a cautionary tale. Sir, in 2016-17, the net losses of these five associate banks was rupees 11,800 crore. The net profit of the State Bank of India was 10,500 crore. Sir, we are merging five banks whose consolidated loss was rupees 11,800 crore with the mother bank, which was making a net profit of rupees 10,500 crores. Now, the story does not improve in 2017-18. For the first time in 20 years, the State Bank of India reported a quarterly loss in the last quarter of 17-18 of rupees 7700 crores. It had never reported a loss. The last time SBI reported a loss was in 1999. For the first time for the quarter ending December 2017, the State Bank of India reported a loss of rupees 7700 crores. Sir, we thought that was a one quarter event. However, for the next quarter, the quarter ending March 2018, the State Bank of India has reported a loss of rupees 2400 crore. Sir, the short point is this: the State Bank of India is the crown jewel of the Indian banking industry. We all hope that it will not be privatized under any circumstances. It has stood the country well and it has served the country well. However, the merger of the associate banks into the State Bank has created some financial dislocation which will take some to smoothen out, and whatever support the Bank of India requires from the ministry and from the government should be readily forthcoming, because we need a healthy state bank which is really a global enterprise as far as India is concerned. Sir, there are 3 or 4 issues relating to the merger which I want to highlight. First, we do not merge physical entities. Ultimately, merger is about people. People of one bank merge into people in another bank. Today, the State Bank of India's total employees are 2 lakh. The employees' strength of these 5 banks is 70,000.